guys have made some new moon intentions, and those new moon intentions that 2 Fridays ago, because it's funny, these 2 moons, full moons, the new moon and the full moon, both were on Friday. So the new moon was 2 Fridays ago, and the full moon was Friday, it just passed, right? So this particular weekend, this is a super moon. So the energy, super moon just means that the moon is closer to Earth. So there's more lunar energy that is on the Earth, right? So one of the quotes that I have here, and I want to talk about this, is I got this quote from a fortune cookie, and it says, "The eye of the master will do more work than both of his hands." All right. And what that means is the power of your perception, your third eye power, your pineal power, if you will, the power of your imagination, where you put in images, and the way you visualize things, or the way you see things, or your perception is the most important thing that you have here on the planet. It is the source of all things. So before you do any work with your hands, your perception is going to guide whatever work that you do. And your perception is going to inform you on what you should be doing, how you should be moving, what type of direction you should be going, who you should be associating with, what you need to save, what you need to spend, what you need to invest in. These are all things that come about via your perception, and then your body goes to work. So mind moves matter. So coming into the space of what we've seen this past week, the signs and symbols will tell us that that is a priority right now, and we're going to get into that. So we touched on this already, so some of y'all have been watching my last couple of videos. We're just going to run through this, so I don't think I'm going to go over this in super detail. Check out the last videos if you want to see that. But these are the signs and symbols that we've been seeing. Now, the number 8 corresponds to the planet Saturn. And Saturn is the great taskmaster. Saturn deals with discipline. Saturn deals with structure. Saturn deals with order. Saturn deals with law, universal law. Some people say that universal law comes under the term of karma, all right? And this black and white symbolism has been playing out like crazy, all right, this particular season. What's up, spiritual homie? And this particular black and white symbol has been playing out. Now, this is the Masonic checkerboard, or the signs and symbols they use. I'll go into it really, really quick. Black and white. Black is for the feminine energy, the yin energy. White is the masculine energy, or the yang energy. All right. When black and white come together, or masculine and feminine come together, what happens? Sex. Another word for sex in scientific terms is quantum entanglement. Quanta means light, or light entanglement, right? So this is how magic happens, right? You have a thought, you have an idea. That thought comes from the darkness of your imagination, okay? That thought that you have, I want to get a new red car. That new red car thought, right? Now, in order to get that car, you can't just think about it. You're going to have to do something, right? So that's where the light comes in, whether it's looking for the car, right? Going to the car dealership, test driving, right? This is also an aspect of magic, by the way. You know, you want to get a certain type of car or vehicle, going to the dealership, you know, looking at it, having it as a screensaver on your phone or your computer, your laptop you do work with, right? So this is basically the biochemistry or the equation of magic. So when you have the black and white, you have the square and the compass in the middle. With the square and the compass, the square is your foundation, what you stand on, and the compass is your circle, or the people that you're around, or the things that you take in, or the ideas that you have that contribute to your foundation. The G is, of course, your heart, and the God that is within you. The 2 pillars represent a doorway. We just had the 11-11 earlier this week, right? You see the moon on the right. The moon represents your internal self. Represents the feminine, the 7 stars represent the 7 chakras. On the right, on the left, it's the sun. The sun represents masculine energy, right? Represents the light and your external self, right? Also, you could say this is the left and the right brain, right? The right brain being the holistic, imaginative, visual, feminine part, and the left brain being the logical, reasoning, segregated part of the brain, right? So all in the top, the eye on the top is perception, right? And all this is about control, right? These secret societies want to control people's thinking, their actions, and their attitude. And we're going to see this play out not only in the Jake Paul fight, but some of the things that have been coming up. And we're going to go into, you know, some of the things that we should be doing and we can be doing to take advantage of this. Because the thing is this, right? It doesn't matter what rituals that they're doing. Like, you know, I've seen the videos already coming out, you know, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson humiliation ritual, you know, this ritual's played out. And it's like, when are we going to get to the point? And this is to the people that are sincerely about this spiritual work, sincerely about this esoteric science, sincerely about this African spiritual technology work, right? When are we going to get to the point to where we stop talking about what they're doing and we start looking at what we're doing, or what we can do, or what our powers are? And that's what I want to bring to the table, right?